This tool is called MyPlate. It helps us to remember what types of food we're supposed to be eating and how much of them. MyPlate is split up into 5 different sections. Each section represents a food group. They are grains, protein, fruits, vegetables, and dairy. We can find different kinds of foods in each of these food groups. Let's start with the fruit food group. Fruit grows in many ways. They can grow on trees, bushes, vines, and in the ground. Once it is harvested or picked, it is sent to the store or farmer's market. At the store, we can find fruit fresh, canned, pureed, frozen, and dried. Vegetables come from plants that are grown on farms, school, community, and backyard gardens too. Just like fruits, once the vegetable is picked, it is sent to the store or the farmer's market. At the store, you can find vegetables fresh, canned, frozen, and fried. Next, we'll talk about the grains food group, the orange section of MyPlate. Grains are grown in large fields. Once fully grown, farmers cut them down with their tractors. Once the grains have been cut, they are sent to a mill where the grain is then ground into flour. The flour is then used to make things like bread, pasta, and tortillas. Some other foods that belong in the grains food group are corn, cereal, oatmeal, and rice. The best type of grain is a whole grain. Whole grains still have the outer layer or the outer coat that's called the bran, and that contains lots of vitamins and minerals that our bodies need. At the store, you can find whole grains by looking for this stamp on the package. The next food group we're going to talk about is the purple section, the protein food group. There are 2 kinds of proteins, animal-based and plant-based. Animal-based would be foods like chicken, beef, and fish. Plant-based proteins would be things like beans, nuts, and seeds. Meat like chicken, beef, and pork come from farms. Chickens lay eggs, and fish come from oceans, lakes, and rivers. Plant-based proteins grow on plants. Beans, soybeans, black beans, and some nuts like peanuts grow on a plant. Other nuts like almonds, walnuts, and pistachios grow on a tree. Most of our dairy foods are made with the milk of cows, also goat, sheep, but mostly cows. Farmers milk their cows, and then that milk gets processed and sent to the grocery store. At the grocery store, we can find dairy products like milk, cheese, yogurt, and cottage cheese.